Hello, I'm Keith Livingston from Hypnosis 101, the place to learn hypnosis and NLP. Welcome to this video hypnosis tip. Today's topic, how to tackle even the toughest problem with hypnosis. Now, bulimia is a condition in which people binge and purge. That is, they eat too much, and then they feel compelled to get rid of the food by throwing it up. By all accounts, it's a very serious condition. Most say it's difficult to treat, may take several years of therapy, and is the result of serious childhood issues. However, I had a client with bulimia. I'll call her Kay. She was an attractive, intelligent woman, the kind of person you instinctively like. I started asking her a systematic series of highly targeted questions designed to uncover exactly the resources she needed to solve her own problem. I said, I'd like you to go in your mind to a specific instance where you've overeaten. Back up a little bit to the point where physiologically you've had enough to eat, the point where, if you stopped, your body would be satisfied. Now, what's going on? I was looking for what I call the decision point, the exact moment her behavior turned from something that was working for her into an unwanted behavior. It turns out that during specific meals, Kay felt that if she didn't have some of every kind of food on the table, she was missing out. That's what drove her overeating. But what drove the purging? After eating too much, she felt terrible. So I took her to a time when she was purging and asked her how she felt. Strangely enough, she said, I feel a sense of satisfaction, a completion. It seemed to me those were exactly the feelings she needed when she was about to overeat. So I amplified those positive feelings and used a technique called anchoring so I could get them back later. Try this out in your mind, I said. Go to a time when you're sitting at the table and you've eaten enough so that you've met your body's needs. What would it be like to feel that satisfaction and completion now? And at this point I fired the anchor, bringing back those positive feelings. You could see the confusion on her face at first. As her brain rewired the situation and she began to feel satisfaction and completion, her face smoothed out and the beginnings of a smile caused the corners of her lips to turn up. I could stop eating and feel perfectly satisfied, she said. In hypnosis, I led her through several scenarios which typically gave her trouble in the past. In each of these, we triggered the feelings of satisfaction and completeness at the decision point. A few weeks ago, Kay wrote me again. She said, about 3 or 4 years ago, you treated me for bulimia. You should know that you're a miracle worker. I haven't had the urge for that behavior at all since I saw you. I can't begin to tell you how you helped me. A miracle worker? No. It's just a matter of taking a systematic approach to getting the right information from your hypnotic subject. Once you have that information, the rest is easy. So here's the process behind what I did. You can do it too for almost any problem, no matter how big or small. The first step is figure out what feeling is the payoff for the current behavior. What do they get out of doing what it is that they want to stop? For a smoker, it might be a feeling of satisfaction. Someone who overeats might get a feeling of comfort from the food. Now, these are just examples. It'll be different for each person. 2, take those positive feelings, amplify them, and make sure you can trigger them again later. The third step is to take them back mentally to the decision point, the instant they decide to do the smoking, the overeating, whatever behavior they don't like. At the decision point, trigger the anchor to give them the positive feelings. And fourth, in a trance, lead them through several such instances and suggest that any time in the future, they'll automatically have the positive feelings without the old behavior. That's it for today's video hypnosis tip. Come to hypnosis101.com for more NLP and hypnosis information.